Hey guys, what's up? It is Saturday morning and I've already had a busy morning. I got up early this morning and left my house and went to this thing called Saluda Pickers, which is like, it's at a local flea market, but they did this event and today was the 70% off day. So my friend Lainey, who's doing the design, a lot of the stuff downtown, went with me, and I was on the hunt for, we were both looking for things for the store downtown, for the office downtown, but I was particularly looking for a table for my garden, and I had something that I've been looking for a while that I found. I'm so excited, and I'm about to unload this. I'll set you guys up where you can see without getting wet. So the first thing I found was this table, which I had already found some chairs that are actually black metal, and this is brown and it's got this kind of like faux wood top. It's not necessarily my favorite table I've ever seen, but I got it for 18 bucks and I've been having a hard time finding something anywhere near that price range. So I'm thinking that for 18 bucks this is something that I can probably paint and make something I like, even if I end up doing something different with this tabletop, like tiling it or doing something, I don't know. But for $18 it was totally worth it, and I'm really excited to have something out here. I also found this cool little rocking chair for, let's see, this was, I'm trying to do the math, this was $20, and it's in really good shape. And Benjamin has been telling me that he wanted a rocking chair like mine in the greenhouse. Of course, I've got mine here. And now Ben can have one. I keep seeing little kid rocking chairs, but they're very small. And this one was actually an appropriate size for kids the size of my children. Oh, glory, look. I left this out here yesterday, and I really need it today. That works out, but I gotta check it for spiders first. It was pretty warmish this morning, and then the rain started, and definitely not so much anymore. Okay, so the last thing that I got is the thing I'm most excited for. I have been on the hunt for this precise thing for a while, and I've never found such a complete set, and I got it for $30, which is super thrilling to me. So I got this old bed frame, okay? So here's the footboard, the headboard, and it actually has the rails that connect together, which I've been looking for one of these for a while now. I'm always on like Facebook Marketplace and stuff like that, but I have like a really kind of low cap on what I want to spend on things to go out in the garden, and so I'll wait. I'll sometimes have an image in my head for like 3 years before I actually find what I'm looking for, that I'm willing to pay what they want. And so I had found a bed frame that didn't have the side rails, but it was like 150 bucks. It was like an hour away from my house. I decided to pass on it, and I got this whole thing for $30 this morning. Y'all, I almost squealed when I saw it. I was so excited. So we're gonna build a garden bed. A garden bed, literally. What, you found it in the driveway? It must have fallen off the side-by-side. Thank you. That's my special spade. Will you help me put it in the greenhouse and see the special surprise I got for you in there? I'm actually just going to set this out here under the pavilion. Here, you like that table? Here, come here. I want to show you what I found. You wearing our merch? Yeah. That's cool. You gotta go get it. Let's go. Are you repping? Are you saying go get it? Look right there.
Mine?
It's just your size, huh?
It's my gardener chair.
Yeah, it's your gardener chair, huh? Yep, there's your little seedlings. They're looking good, huh? Nasturtium. All right, I need to go finish. Where are you gonna put it? You're gonna move it over here? It doesn't need to go outside because it's wooden. It needs to stay in here where it won't get wet. All right, you want to come help me finish unloading? You could carry the rails over. that I'm gonna make a garden bed out of.
Oh.
Just set it down. You don't have to stand it up. Just lay it flat so it doesn't fall over and hit anybody. Well done. Thank you. There's one more rail. There's actually some little boards, but I won't use those. Thanks. Appreciate you.
So this is for holding a bed?
So yeah, the two rails go in here, and then it holds the bed apart. And I'm going to set it up right over here in this space. The reason I actually hadn't graveled over here is because I knew I wanted something like that. I just hadn't found the right piece yet. I don't know exactly how I'm going to configure it here, but that garden bed is going to be somewhere in this space. Gotta keep it eclectic. Hey, can you shut that greenhouse door? Thank you. So earlier it started raining on us whenever we were shopping, and Lainey and I actually forgot something that we bought. It's only like 12 minutes from our house, so I'm gonna run back over there, and Ben's gonna come with me. You coming? Buckle up. And pick up, we found this little chest thing that we got for the office, but I'll be back with you guys in the garden in a little bit. I gotta show Jeremiah my garden bed, and it should be pretty simple, but I'm gonna employ his help. All right, it's later in the afternoon. Maya's about to meet me out here in the garden. Gotta figure out where I wanna put this garden bed. We just got a really heavy rain, which is nice. It's gonna be fairly warm this week, so I'm sure that's gonna help everything be super lush and green. I'm carrying this little trellis down to the garden. It's been sitting up by my front door for the last couple weeks. I just haven't brought it down here. As evidenced by this video, I do love eclectic garden decor. And if you were to try to go out and just like eclectically decorate your garden in a weekend of shopping, you would just spend a lot of money, and you probably wouldn't have that eclectic of a garden. But if you commit to it being kind of a long-term process, you're gonna end up finding much better stuff over time. So I don't know 100% sure where I'm gonna put this yet. Costco had these little garden trellises, and I'd noticed them. I can't remember if they were originally like $30, but then I went in once and they were marked down to 20, and I grabbed one. It may have been like 18-ish, but it was around 20. I didn't buy multiple just because with these sorts of things, this isn't like the most functional, useful garden trellis. As far as really functional vertical growing, I like cattle panels. They are, at least where I am, the most economical choice. They're sturdy, they actually hold a lot. This is more for decoration. I'm probably not going to try to grow any sort of large or substantial plant on this, but it would be really nice for something like butterfly peas, or something that's going to be a little less aggressively vining. Like I wouldn't put a cucumber plant on this without it being, this would need more security rather than this just being stuck in the ground. Pretty, I love birds, and again, for like $20, that's what I'm willing to pay for something that's going to add some height and some character in my garden. I'm actually going to open the greenhouse back up because the sun's starting to shine, so it's going to warm up in there pretty quickly. So with gardening, oh listen, y'all hear them? Some wild geese are making a stop on my pond. With gardening being seasonal, you can find really good deals on garden decor on the off season, but things don't have to be marketed specifically as garden decor to be used for that purpose. I do not yet have a lot of my decorations out here in this garden yet because we've just been building this garden starting last year, but I'll actually be bringing more stuff out here soon. As we like finish the pavilion and get everything in, I'm gonna bring out, I've got a lot of different metal things that I've collected over the years. I have put in things like my bathtub here, which now have roses and dahlias and thyme. And I've been grabbing things, like I found this for a few bucks recently. I ran into a thrift store, treasure store, and I thought that that would be something that would be a nice little touch. I love finding little things like this. I showed these recently. Just anything metal that can handle being outside. Hey babe. Yeah, you can grab that out of there. I was just topping it back off. When it's windy, my fountain blows out of water. All right, you ready to see my treasure find?
I'm your treasure.
That's true. My garden bed treasure.
Oh wow.
So I was thinking it has the rails and they just fit together nicely. So I was thinking we could take this over here and kind of set it up where I was wanting it and then talk about, I mean, I know you're going to have to do what you do in figuring out how to actually make it the most functional. But I want to show you what I was thinking.
Okay.
So. All right, so what I kind of was thinking was it would be great if you could build like from here down to the ground.
From the rails?
From the rails, yeah. Inside or outside, it doesn't really matter to me, but I want to be able to cut the fabric away so that the bed can actually go into the ground. I think that would be fine. It's going to be kind of a shallow bed, but I think that would be fine. I know, I think that's enough soil, but I'd like to be able to maybe put like a couple of pots around it and some different things. And I might actually want to scooch it that way a little bit. So I could put maybe like, yeah, I think that's good. I think it might be cool to put like a little seat or something kind of at the end. I don't know. I like it right there. Kind of over to the side, and that kind of fills in that big space. And then we're gonna have over here like a washing table with like an old sink so we can wash things off that'll have water to it. So yeah, this is what I'm thinking.
I like it.
You like it? And I actually think I'm gonna leave it like the color that it is. I had thought I might paint it black to kind of go with the other beds, but I think I actually like it how it is.
I like it.
You like it? So you got any ideas? I mean, it seems like it would be pretty straightforward.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that we take full advantage of the aesthetics of it. I mean, it can't just be functional. Like, I want to make sure that it looks...
Sorry, it's funny to me that you've come to this place. That's good, I'm here for it.
For a long time. Yeah, my brain's working on how to make this a solid collaboration between the two of us. A solid handshake at the end. But it also, you know, I've been wanting to share my third version, I guess I could call it. Maybe even my final version of Jessica's garden beds. And I wanted to do that on my channel because it was really just my brainchild. So I did shoot the video. It is edited, and we're going to be releasing not just that video but a few others this week when my channel goes live.
That's pretty exciting, huh guys? Hold on, that's wet. I want to sit there.
Water's gonna kill you.
Oh, I'm trying to block the wind. It's super windy out here. So yeah, Maya is finally launching his channel. He's been talking about it for a while. He started, and I think that we have to acknowledge the fact that, like, I'm always telling you guys to just start. And I imagine it's kind of hard to just start when you already have a lot of people watching.
That's part of it, yeah.
And also time.
Yeah, time was definitely a big factor. You know, when I first started really like saying I was going to do this is whenever your massive flare up on your skin happened, and there was just a lot of adjustments to be made.
Maya had waited to build this last garden bed until he could like film the whole process for you guys. And yeah, so now it is obviously built, it's filmed, and you're putting videos up this week. If you want to be the first to get the notification about that, it's going out to
Patreon and newsletter first.
Patreon and our newsletter first. We haven't talked just a whole lot about our Patreon except for when we initially launched it. We do have a Patreon. We do a monthly live Q&A there. That's actually coming up this coming week.
Which has been awesome because it's been
a lot smaller.
Which people can get their questions answered. It's easier to engage with everybody. It's just
and there's not trolls. Oh, and there's not trolls, which is really nice.
Yeah, that's also good.
Also, podcasts go on Patreon a week early, and then things like first announcements, stuff like this, first access. And then we also have our newsletter, which our newsletter sends out the information for the podcast when they're released on all the major platforms. And I do want to add, like with our Patreon, it was something that we'd been asked to do for a long time, but we weren't sure how to do it. So we actually have multiple tiers, but everybody gets the same stuff because we realized that for some people, the lowest tier is $3 a month. And we realized for some people that's a big sacrifice, that they really want to be able to kind of help us with what we're doing. And so we just wanted to honor like people's heart to give at all and say that we're really thankful. So that's there. That's where the news for Maya's channel is going to be up first. And then I'm sure you guys are going to start seeing it, but we'll share it here too after that. I'm really proud of you.
I'm a little nervous, but thanks.
It's good.
We'll see.
People have been asking for this for a long time.
Yeah.
Are you shy?
No, just, you know.
Putting yourself out there.
Yeah, but you know me, I don't really put myself out there.
I do know what it is like to put yourself out there, though. That's something I'm well versed in.
I know, and it's been very comfortable that way.
For you.
Yeah,
I see what you're saying. I'm like, no, it hasn't. It's been terribly uncomfortable.
Most of myself here.
It's been terribly uncomfortable, but you're talking about for you. Yeah, for me, it's been terribly uncomfortable to put myself out there, but now you are putting yourself out there.
Yes.
They're gonna love you.
Yeah. We'll see.
Oh, little boy coming down the driveway. So the next step in here for the garden is going to be painting T-posts.
Yeah.
And hanging up cattle panels.
Yeah.
The trellises.
Yeah. Figuring out where you want them.
Yeah, I'm getting an idea of where I want them. And then I've got concrete pots and stuff. If we're going to seal this, I was waiting for that until...
Yeah, I think we're going to try and seal it after this rain. So it'll dry out sometime probably like Tuesday or Wednesday. And then
okay. And then we can move those concrete pots over here.
And the table and the chairs and...
Well, I put this table here, but that's just... It's easy to move. That seat is just your size, huh?
Yeah.
Look at us. A couple of gardeners sitting in their gardener chairs. Did you show Dad your seedlings that you planted all by yourself?
Those?
No.
Wow.
This one hasn't sprouted.
Yeah. I think, is it only just one that hasn't sprouted?
Two.
Two haven't? That's still pretty good germination rate.
Three.
Ben, how long have you been gardening?
Since I was one.
Since you were one. That's right. Look at that. Robbie got some good roots, huh?
They used to have those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Benjamin took one of the little babies off from the spider plant and potted it, gave it a name, Robbie. And now he has his own root system. You know what? I think we probably need to put Robbie in a bigger pot.
Right now? How do you get him again?
Label. There you go.
I'll put him in?
Yep. Where are you going to take him now?
I don't know.
You going to put him up in the house? You going to leave him in the greenhouse for a little while? You going to put him on that table? Nice job. Alright guys, well I'm going to call it a successful day. It's getting sunny and going to warm up, so I probably will get some more gardening done today. But I'm super excited about my garden bed. I've had that idea for a while now, but I've just not found the right piece, and I was needing something for that big open space, and I'm really excited that I found that today. So I know Maya's gonna make it look awesome. I'm also really proud of him, and I hope you guys are excited for his channel and being able to see another view, I think, of really Roots Refuge Farm. He's getting ready to start building his shop. He's gonna be sharing a lot of his builds. He'll show you the finished product of the treehouse and just the different projects that he works on. You'll definitely get a different view of our farm from him because he does just very different things than I do. We have different roles on our farm. So thank you guys for hanging out with us today. And bless you. Until next time.